Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'm using up some scrap paint. There's just tiny little bits in these bottles. And I don't think you can refill these, even though I love this size. I don't think you can refill them. No. They've got some kind of, I think. You can. Ooh. Okay, that's a whole new ball game. But these don't fit in my little container, but I can take these. I already got paint on me. Jeez. Okay. That's neither here nor there. I know I forgot to put the label for the paper. This is it after it's dried and everything. So it works okay. And it's thin. I just don't know how water resistant it is because of the back. But do you see this? Do you see this? This is, oh God, I got paint. Oh dear. I have to go to the doctor this morning. First thing for just blood work. So I'm trying to stay clean. Mission not accomplished. Okay, you see this? This is double-sided tape. This is what's left of an entire roll. That's a partial roll. I was watching a football game. For whatever reason, I don't know, because they lost their last game badly. My husband was reading on the couch. He was laying on the couch reading. And he could hear the dog chewing, which he just figured he was chewing on his bone. He had this. He still has a piece of this in his tail. Of course, he won't let us get it out. He said he had it in his ears. He had it everywhere. He said he was chewing. He said this white stuff was everywhere. He goes, what is this? This is the part of the carpet. There's dog hair in here. I said, this is double-sided tape. Where did he get this from? He said, I don't know. He's your dog. I'm like, no, he's your dog. But I think I had a drawer that was on the floor just because I hadn't put it away yet of stuff that I was using for my Hobonichi, and double-sided tape was in there. And I had another container on top of it, but I moved that container. Therefore, it was available to all four-legged animals. And we have to block our rooms off because he is just so mischievous. And I had a piece of like foam board across mine. And even if you left a gap about big enough for him to get through, he never would. He was afraid. He's figured out that that's not going to hurt him, and it moves. So I have to put up a regular doggy gate across my craft room door, or close the door, which I don't want to because then it messes with all the thermostats. Anyhow. So this is how he celebrated his birthday yesterday. Getting double-sided tape all over him. All right, so today I'm going to do, in my Sea Pieces, Volume 1, which is all about sea dragons, which are dinosaurs that were found in Nevada. Other places, but some in Nevada also. Speaking of Nevada, I think I'm going to do Nevada today. I'm trying to do it in chronological order. And a couple of these things, yeah, I don't want to do sea dragons, because I already did kind of that. Ichthyosaurus. And there was something else I saw. Anyhow, okay, we're doing Nevada. And the Reno PBS channel is where I saw this. So I kind of wrote a few things about Nevada, but really and truly, I don't really know how much I'm going to put in here. So let's just do that part first. And I'm going to just split them. Otherwise, my field notes are going to take over half. Okay, I lost my piece of paper. Here it is. It is raining. They had predicted snow, but that's backed off. We don't need snow. And today's would have been my dad's 91st birthday. Oops, this is volume 1, number 6. Okay, and we're doing Nevada. let's just see what color we can use. And that is the proper way to say Nevada. It irks the living crap out of me when people say Nevada. No, it's Nevada. Growing up in California, I know how to pronounce Nevada. Because I lived in a town called Novato. And it used to really gripe my stuff. Okay. Carson City, which is by Reno, is the capital. Las Vegas is the most populous city. So is that county. And then it was established as a state, part of the territory that they got after the, was it called the Mexican War? Anyhow. But the Sierra Nevadas are named after mountains in Spain because originally all of this area was Spanish, Indian, Spanish. And they have mountains in Nevada, in Spain called Sierra Nevadas, apparently. And it said it looked like, when they're covered with snow, it looked like theirs. Which I did not know that. And mining was starting to calm down. And that's why they legalized gambling during the Great Depression, because that state would have gone under completely. So they legalized gambling as mining was fizzling out and the Great Depression was revving up. And it was admitted to the Union in 1864 on Halloween, which I thought that was funny. Which back then, I guess, it was not as much of a thing. I'm writing established, even though that's not the right word, because it's been established. It was established as a state, a United States. I'm adding a little bit of washi tape here and there, just because it kind of gives it a little flair. James Burke washi tape. I don't even know if he still has any of this. But it's pretty. Okay. 1864. 1031. Comstock Lode was where they had the huge gold and silver discoveries. Sierra Nevadas, named after mountains in Spain. And I have no idea what I'm doing in the art part. Okay, I think I'm going to write the other stuff, but I'm going to do that later. Because, oh, I love that fossil page. Okay, I don't know. Nevada. If I hadn't have just done California and South Carolina, I would do, hold on a second. I think I have stencils someplace. Not here. Huh. Stencils. Okay. These are state stencils that I got from a kids project somewhere. New Mexico, Alabama. I think I've used maybe South Carolina, oh, here we go, Nevada. Okay. I'm just going to do this, even though I just did it. But it was for a different project. And I didn't have these official. I could do this, or I could do this. But I don't know. I want another layer underneath. But I've already done that so many times. Huh. I am looking for a background. Okay. How about let's take one that's not finished. This was some of our granddaughter's stuff. And do something to it. I'm not sure what, but we'll figure it out. I do have all these same color paints sitting right here accidentally. Yeah, we have a yucky rainy day, and both of us have doctor's appointments today, going in different directions. So guess who's going to be by himself? But mine is short and close to us, not on the other side of Columbia. I think all the kids go back to school today. So we both might run into traffic. Who knows? Okay. I don't want obvious. I might do it in pencil. I don't want the obvious Nevada screaming at me. Even though this is where we were. This is where the park is and where these dinosaurs were discovered in the United States. Now they're discovered like somewhere over in here, out in the middle of nowhere. Tons of desert. We might overlap them a little bit. I could cut out shapes. Let's cut these out. Let's just see. So all of you getting bad weather, stay safe, stay warm. Hopefully your electricity doesn't go out. Don't listen to the husband talking to the dog. See, the fact that it has something on it doesn't bother me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut out a couple of these from different things. See if we can tie them together somehow. Okay. But I want them a little bit, maybe bright colors, instead of like neutrals for dirt. And the Colorado River is creating some of this border. And Las Vegas is like right here. Yes, that works. Now, I'm looking for more paper. That's bright. What if we did a jelly plate? Ooh. This would have been good for my ocean page. Where was this? Here. When I was at the beach. No. I think I was here when I started this. I hadn't found it yet. This might be too strong, but we're going with it. I'm in here. Might have to take a time out for a second and get the dog settled. I'm in here. You can come in here, but you cannot have double-sided tape. Yep. Be careful. Okay, we're going to go with 3. See what happens. Now, I have this black paper sitting right here. Could make this really dramatic. Ooh. Maybe. Gunnar, come here. All right. Come here. We might have to take a time out here. I don't know. Or maybe, okay, I know. Half of it goes here, and half of it goes here. And only you and I know that's Nevada, right? Right. Now that is thicker, so I need double-sided tape. Hold on, I'm going to have to do something with him. I'll be right back. Cross your fingers, he's on the bed. We shall see how this works out. I am fast-forwarding this bit because it went awry. I got my stencils out. I was trying to figure out how this one fit back into the state. Couldn't figure it out. It didn't matter. It really did not matter. So I just glue it on. And the fact that I cut it in half and then cut out a section out of it, the desert part out of it, is because I had a piece of paper that I walked over on the floor that had holes cut in the middle of it. So I'm like, oh, holes, okay. But this is where it really goes awry. Now, I filled up these little tiny Dylusions paints with other paints because I like this little bottle. And you can see me filling it. And they were sitting on my desk because I wanted to make sure I put them in this stack of stuff to go to the beach. If I don't start thinking about that kind of stuff now, I'll forget, even though it's probably like a week away or so. We don't know when we're going back. We have no definite date, but within the week or two. And it's not written in stone. But I'm like, what can I do with these colors? It doesn't scream Nevada. It doesn't scream dinosaurs. It doesn't scream anything. And I really, really started doubting myself in this segment. And I knew I had to go to the doctor just for blood work, but I probably have already said that 6 times. As you can tell, there's way too much paint out here. Way too much paint. For somebody who was just doing like Jackson Pollock scribbles, way too much paint. So I tried to like remove some of it on some pieces of paper successfully. Like, I don't hate that right there. But now I have these massive orange blobs and these massive yellow blobs and this weird looking pink thing in and amongst the shape of Nevada, which you can hardly see now, which is okay. That's okay with me. I just wanted to have that being like a jumping off point. Oh, now I got a really huge baby pink blob. What the heck am I going to do? I'm thinking this the entire time. So I'm removing some of the paint by putting it on my homemade stamps and trying to, create calamari on this piece of paper, which is what I call my stamp because it looks like circles of calamari. But anyhow, then I was trying to remove other spots of it. I'm really, really saying, what are you doing, lady? It's about at this point that I'm thinking, okay, you're going to the doctor. When you come back, you can fix all this, even if you put another piece of paper over it. And that's okay with me. And you can that's what I was saying when I was squiggling my hands everywhere, or maybe thinking about adding more black. Here comes the black. Okay, there's Nevada, there's mountains, there's Area 51, there's ghosts, there's all kinds of things happening here. I don't know. I do know that when I add black and white, even though there's white on the paper, it seems to work. Thinking that all along. Oh dear. Telephone calls. Anyhow, there's places that I like, and I'm thinking, okay, how can I remove a lot of this and keep the places I like? And what colors here do I have that are readily available that I don't have to go digging for? Baby pink? Perhaps. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just see what happens. All the, in air quotes, spare places, in blank background places, I painted baby pink. Thinking I can go to the doctor, I can give my blood and to the vampires, and aka the nurses who are super nice, always there, and we'll see what happens. I can always cover it up. That's what's going on in my head. I can always cover it up. Decided to get rid of the weird looking skeleton thing, and that's what I was seeing was skeletons. Even though we're talking about fossils, we're not talking about humans. We're talking about Ichthyosaurus, right? Right. So I turned it into a circle, as one does. Not hating it. Thinking, okay, go to the doctor. Just go to the doctor. I stopped before I made it even worse. I was going to change a bunch of stuff. I'm back from the doctor. I just had to get blood, but somebody's missing his dad because we both had doctor's appointments today. It's pouring cats and dogs out there. I don't think I'm going to change this. Now that this is dry, there's a couple places that need a little bit better glue. Gunnar, what are you doing? Trying to get in my lap. You know, is this going to be the journal of me trying to fix things when I've gone too far? I don't know. I didn't intend that to be that. I'm trimming the very edges of this. It's a little bit larger. Just a smidge. But I don't hate it. I have never used this pale pink like this before that I can remember. And I really don't hate this. It is not what I was going after. It is not what I was, and I didn't know what I was going after, but it's not what I thought I was going after or was going to recover from. Let me put all this stuff up here. It is nasty out there. Whew. Pouring. Nevada? Never looked so good. Put these back in the stencil drawer. All right, I think I'm going to leave it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's totally different from this. And this. Not so, I don't know. I don't like this though. But that's okay. It'll work out. It'll work out. I'm kind of liking it. I'm going to leave it. All right. What am I going to do tomorrow? All right, we did Nevada. I think I'm going to do Augusta Mountains because this is the mountains that they're in where they found these bones. Yeah, Augusta Mountains. That's going to be next. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Although North Augusta is in South Carolina. So do I do Nevada in South Carolina? No. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go about it a little bit differently. And then I think I might do Ichthyosaurus State Park, which is in Austin, Nevada. My nephew's name is Austin. That's how I can remember that. But there's going to be several people, because a woman, I think she was a map maker. She was doing surveys or whatever they do to make maps. And her name was Annie Alexander in 1905. So there's a couple, and the man from Germany that discovered this. So this area, the latest guy that's worked on it. So there's going to be some people, and I don't know how I'm going to depict that, and some thought processes like bone or stone or deep time, or there's another really good one. Science joins art, or digital to physical and back. Those were things that I picked up out of watching Reno, Nevada's PBS channel about these things. That's how I found it, on accident. So, tomorrow, Augusta Mountains. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Oh, maybe mountain shapes. I don't hate this. It changed so radically from what it was. And it's messy. There's colors coming through the pink. I don't hate that. Okay, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. Augusta Mountains tomorrow. Okay. I gotta write that one down. I gotta go research that a little bit. In this freezing cold weather. Well, it's actually not freezing. It's like 43. But not cold enough to snow, thankfully. Not yet, hopefully. All right. Who knew you were going to find pink in Nevada? Not me. Thanks for watching. Bye.